We're now gonna go to the mall that's connected to our hotel. This is like our new thing now, malls connected to hotels. And yeah, it's kind of like a high-end bougie mall, but hopefully we can find an ATM, get some cash there. But also, we were kind of exploring a little bit earlier, and there is a Bape Cafe, which I am extremely excited about. So we are definitely gonna go check that out and get some cute Bape Cafe things, and yeah, just explore the mall. What are you excited for?
Babe! What?
We are gonna go to dinner at Eat and Cook, which is like a really good restaurant here. They have a special like Malaysian menu, and here's food in this bag, which match my shoes.
I forgot my pants, so we're going to go buy some.
Real quick, real quick.
Real quick. Check out.
Okay, so let me tell you all about this dinner at Eat and Cook. So basically, we went for their Friend Series 2.0. It was a 2-night only experience with Chef Yong, Lee, and Mandy. I kind of just randomly Googled like where to eat in KL, and this place popped up as on the Asia's top restaurants list, and I had heard a lot of great things and read a lot of great things online. And basically, they are champions of Malaysian cuisine. We had ikan bilis dried anchovies with arrowroot chips, sotong kering dried squid, kangkung sotong water spinach, and cuttlefish. So really the ingredients are the ingredients from the region. What was interesting though is I think because it was like a Friend Series 2-night only thing, and you can really only seat like 10 to 12 people, we were actually like the only ones seated there that didn't have some kind of like relationship to the chefs. So throughout the meal, the chefs would go up to like their brother or their parents or their like fiancés, etc., their friends, and they would be like joking around and laughing and like talking about all of this stuff. And then they would come to us and be like so polite and explain the dishes to us. And then there was also though just this question of like, how did you find us here? But the food was so incredible. Okay, we also had some king mackerel. This was a yam gnocchi veloute with fish roe, black fungus, brown butter. This one was a mystery dish on the menu. I also loved how there was an open kitchen concept, so we got to see everything that the chefs are doing, and we got to constantly interact with them, talk to them, just see them in their element, you know? At first I thought this was like a pot pie or something, but it's actually like a seafood broth, and on the side there were some slices for us to enjoy. Oh my gosh, everything was a banger. Hans and I do this thing where after we go to fancy restaurants, we'll like eat every dish in the course order, and then after every dish we give it a rating. And literally at this place we were giving it high rating after high rating. Our main was this roasted aged ipo duck with mustard greens, peanuts, and a lamb rib with rice, mushroom, and umami sauce. Hans also got a drink pairing. He got an alcoholic one, and then I got a non-alcoholic one. I really like that we do this at places that do offer it, and I think more and more places are beginning to offer non-alcoholic drinks, but it's always just really interesting to see the comparison between the two sides and what suits the course better. I really appreciate it. For dessert, we had a ton of sweets, a monk fruit sorbet, roasted longan, hojicha yogurt, tongshui sablé. I mean, the experience and the dishes were just so unique and creative. I'd say going for that and tasting these weird but magical flavor combinations, I would highly recommend you go here, especially if you're a tourist and, it really does extend your palate to the Malaysian cuisine. This was a durian toast. Hans did not like it, but can't win everything. It was a really good night. And then one of the chefs made us all a cocktail with Macallan 12 to end the night. It was incredible.
Don't complain about the shaking process, Wait, I'll try to check my equipment first. Later cannot open them, Okay, so it's easy that we just cover lah. A bit sad from like normal when we visit bar, right? So, yeah, done already.
So the government has this goes something like 80% of Singaporeans.
So once we got to Batu Caves itself, we first went to the main Hindu temple that's outside. It is an active place of worship, so you have to be really respectful. You take your shoes off before you enter. People and families are praying. Children are getting blessed. Everything is going on, so just really be conscious of your surroundings. After we walked through that, we finally headed to the main attraction, which are the beautiful, colorful stairs. There are 272 in total, and it is just so lovely. Don't be intimidated. Hans and I were really not in shape. We still are not in shape, but if we were able to do it, and grandmas were able to do it, and little kids were able to do it, you will definitely be able to do it as well. Another thing is that there are monkeys everywhere, which is definitely cool, but you also have to be really cautious of them as well. They can snatch your things. You don't want them to, just act rashly, so definitely be on the lookout. Then once you enter, it is seriously like a blast to the past. I felt like I was in Journey to the Center of the Earth, or whatever that movie is with The Rock and Josh Hutcherson. And basically these limestone caves were formed over 400 million years ago, and that is now the Batu Caves that we know today. There's also a temple inside of the caves. People were eating, people were getting bananas to feed the monkeys. It was just such a worthwhile trip to go at least once, I think definitely if you make it all the way out to KL, might as well go just a little bit further to the caves, and there are so many tours that will just take you back and forth. It is so easy. After that, it was so hot outside, so we did get some refreshing coconuts, and that was that. Okay, so we just had our 2.5 hour massage.
So good.
It was crazy. It was so good. They did like a rose body scrub and it was kind of intense. Then we like rinsed it all off and did like breathing exercises, things like that, and then got like a really good massage and a drink. And now we are heading off to a food like street market tour.
Yes.
We are very excited because I personally like Malaysian street food more than Singaporean street food, but I think it's just really cool to see the difference. So yeah, hopefully it goes well. Okay, so after a super long night, like 4.5 hours of eating, we are gonna head to the Mandarin Oriental bar here in the hotel. We've been to the one in Singapore and it is amazing. It's so beautiful and it's always really empty. So we're hoping that it's kind of the same situation here. We don't have reservations or anything. There is a dress code, so we have to wear something just a little bit nicer. Hans has to wear like covered shoes and long pants and like things like that. But yeah, hoping this is the great way or a great way to end our last night here in KL. So today is our last day in KL. We woke up pretty late. Breakfast is from 6:30 to 10:30 and we made it down around 10 and then we just like jammed it out. And then
God!
And then we came back to the room, and admittedly we had a bunch of stuff that not a lot, but we had made plans to go out, things that we were gonna do, but instead we just lay on the bed and watch, I don't know, TikTok and Instagram. But now we're finally ready to go. It's around 12:30, and yeah, we're gonna head to the Central Market, hopefully get some food at this place that this guy, our tour guide, recommended yesterday. What is it called? It's
ICC.
Yeah, so it's kind of like Malaysian hawker center. And then come back here. We have a late checkout, which is really nice. And then yeah, just kind of kill time before going to the airport later tonight. Okay, so once we were done with all of our proper savory lunch, we headed over to Fangwang Biscuit. It was founded over 100 years ago and began as a kopitiam. It's known for its lapo bing, Chinese wedding biscuits, egg tarts, and more. When we got there, it was definitely starting to fill up, but we did go at off-peak hours, so if you do go, maybe you want to schedule it that way or just be prepared to wait. That being said, it is 100% worth the wait because everything was just so amazing. We got 2 regular egg tarts, 1 salted egg tart, a lapo bing Chinese wife biscuit, as well as a kaya puff to just finish off our box of goodies. Everything in the sunlight, oh my goodness, I've never seen a more beautiful thing in my life. They were literally glistening. I feel like the egg tarts were so silky and soft and just, you could bite through it. The custard was incredible and it wasn't overbearingly sweet, which I really, really appreciated. Lapo bing is another thing that I only really tried for the first time after moving to Singapore, but I'm so addicted. It's like a flaky, disc-shaped pastry, and then on the inside it's a chewy filling of like nuts, winter melon, etc., and it is so good. When I saw it on the menu, of course I had to get some, and it did not disappoint. So yeah, if you're in KL, definitely stop by because it was fantastic. Our final stop was Yu. We were definitely getting full by this time, but it was just a small little coffee shop. I had it saved for a while, and I feel like these aesthetic, like latte, cafe, Korean, Japanese vibe places are like just getting so popular, especially the croffles, and yeah, definitely worth checking out. Okay, what are we gonna do now?
So we have a few hours to kill before our flight, so we're going to watch the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Neither of us really want to see it, but it was the only one on at the nearby mall. So. But
tell them about the seat.
Oh yeah, these seats are really interesting. They're beanie bag seats. So
beanie bag.
What?
Beanie bag.
What
Bean
did I
bag.
say?
Bean bag.
It says beanie bag.
Oh, okay.
Beanie seats. Okay, beanie seats. They're meant for 2, and they're just like these cute, cuddly, waddly seats.
Hopefully. We don't know what they actually look like, but yeah. We also got the last one available, so it's right next to the screen. So hopefully it's not like in your face, you know. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that wraps up our time here. And then we're just gonna head to the airport after that. So